Hey, what's up guys? Ripley here. So I just wanted to make a video on the mid-season reinforcement because there's a lot of good things coming. It's pretty exciting and I wanted to talk about it. So, first things first, the new patch is coming out on December 15th, and there are lots of buffs, changes, and some nerfs as well included. The developers even did a stream today to showcase many of the changes live, and they even had a special guest. I really enjoyed watching the stream and what they showed us, and I hope they continue to do these streams in the future. I'm the type of person who likes to watch people just sit around and talk about the things I love, so getting to see everything they showed us was even better. So jumping into the patch details, this is what we have so far, but I assume the full patch notes will be released the day before the patch. Tachanka is definitely the highlight of this patch and stream. He's become a huge meme in Rainbow Six and the devs are definitely rolling with it. They gave us plenty of fan service. First they are buffing the operator by giving him a beefy shield with 500 HP as you can see here. Now I obviously haven't been able to test this on my own yet, but I do think this is going to increase his pick rate. That's a pretty tough shield and I expect that if you can get him in the right spot, he's going to be a bigger burden to dig out, and not just an easy pick. We will have to see how it plays out, but I'm definitely looking forward to trying it out. Next we have a pretty large nerf to Blackbeard. His shield is getting yet another nerf and is getting dropped from 150 HP to 60 HP. This means his shield should break in 1 to 2 shots from pretty much any gun. On top of which he also aims down sights slower. This is pretty hardcore and we'll have to wait and see how it plays out in game, but honestly they nerfed his shield down to exactly where I personally thought it should be. This is pretty controversial from what I've seen and lots of players have mixed feelings. Mostly though, I think players are pretty happy with this decision. Only time will tell if it was too much or too little. Fuse got a buff in which they gave him another cluster charge and also increased the damage radius of the cluster grenades. So now he has 3 charges and the range went up from 2.5 to 4.2 meters. They did say that the damage isn't lethal in the extended range, but should add some more value to the operator by getting some damage on players you may not have before. Bandit got an extra battery, bringing him up to a total of 4 batteries. This should be interesting to see how it affects the defense meta. The devs stated that with Hibana now being in play, the defenders needed a little extra reinforcement protection. This was their purpose for tossing him an extra battery. Yet another Spetsnaz operator got a buff. Glaz will have less recoil, a faster fire rate, and an extra mag. Honestly, I'm pretty excited about this because I would like to play Glaz more and see him as a possible pick in the rotation. He's kind of a badass and I hate to see him go to waste. I'm not sure if this was the right buff for him, but I do think it's a step in the right direction. Smoke also got a small buff as they called it, but let's be real here, this is pretty huge. Smoke has been working out a lot lately and will be able to toss his beauties, aka smoke grenades, a lot further. They changed the physics from a nitro cell throw to a grenade throw, which as you know there's quite a difference there. I think this is going to be great for Smoke and is something I've been hoping they would fix. They also said that SMGs are getting a buff. The UMP, Frost's 9mm C1, Smoke's FMG9, and Caveda's M12 will all have less recoil. This should make those operators and loadouts have a higher pick rate. I know some of those guns were a bit lackluster, so hopefully this will give us an easier decision when having to choose between a shotgun or a subpar machine gun. Now this is one of my favorite buffs, the attention they gave to shields. Shields have many issues, but they handled the main problem with them here. Shields will take less damage from explosives. This means nitro cells and impact grenades. The key is you have to be facing the explosive, which makes sense. I really hope this brings shields back into the meta. In my opinion, they may still need a little more love, but this is huge and I can't wait to see if people start bringing more shield operators into their strats. They did mention something, if I recall correctly, about making the recoil of ARs and some of the other similar gun types close to the same. I think they want the guns to feel less different from each other if they are the same type of weapon, whether it be ARs, SMGs, LMGs, etc. I don't have much information on this, but I'm sure we'll get more in the patch notes. The showcase of the Bartlett University map was pretty cool. We did get to see it at finals, but we got to see it again here and it's looking pretty rad. It looks like a fun map to play and I know the community has been looking forward to the devs' promise of its implementation for a long time now. I hope this is a well-balanced map and a great addition to the pool. To top it all off, they invited the voice actor for Tachanka to hang out and do a little Q&A. This guy is absolutely massive, and I'm sure he could tear me into pieces, but he looks like a pretty cool guy and appeared to be happy to be there. I'm pretty sure they had a good laugh about his character flexing in the photo of Tachanka they had up behind the dev crew. Anyways, that's all we have for now. I'm really looking forward to seeing what this patch will bring, and I can't wait to get my hands on those juicy patch notes. If you guys like this type of video, let me know in the comments below and I can do more like it. As always, I appreciate all of you watching and the support you give me. It really means a lot. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.